Lost is on.
Welcome back, everyone. It is Off Slate Thursday, which means it's Bite Size Media Day, a subsidiary of Off Slate Media. We're watching Lost because it's good, right?
We think.
Today, we're watching episode 11.
Yes.
Jared's favorite, second favorite episode title. Jared, would you like to do the honors?
Yes. All the best Cowboys have daddy issues. It's a Jack episode, baby. We get to meet his drunk father.
Back to Jack already,
Again?
huh? You know, for having 46 people on the
I
Manifest.
thought you were going to say, we're back to Jack and all. I was really concerned. I was like, great.
Well, now you have said it.
I know, but it's funny.
I said we're back to Jack already.
Oh! Sorry.
Are you okay?
No, I'm taking a little slap at. But yes, if
He's happy because Denver lost.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that dates the episode, but still.
So if I recall, Jack's dad is also a spinal surgeon, and he's been an alcoholic his whole life. Is this the episode where Jack performed like that miracle surgery he talked about in the pilot, where like the person's spine exploded or whatever, and he had to put everything back and stitch it up?
Oh, it was like a little girl.
But it was
his,
right? But it was like his fault or something. It was because his dad was too drunk to do it, so Jack had to step in.
Maybe.
It was something like
We'll
that.
see.
Yeah.
For some reason, I feel like you're putting two different things
I know.
together in the same one, but I don't know.
I just know that Jack's
Yeah, I
dad
feel like
and
the
him,
little girl thing is
Just a story he told Kate
yes,
in the pilot.
yes.
I thought it was the girl was the one that he was working on her spine and all the spinal things like spaghetti shot out. We don't see that.
Wait.
It's about Jack's alcoholic father, which we've already seen a little bit.
And then subsequently Jack's alcoholic self.
Yep.
Doesn't Jack like marry one of his patients or something like that?
Maybe.
Or is it the woman that had the thing and he saved her and then they got married?
That's what I mean.
So
You know, we said that we weren't going to do this.
But we're not doing this. We're trying to figure out what happens in this backstory.
Yeah.
Because the spinal thing is like one of the biggest parts of his backstory, and he's already mentioned it, and somewhere along the line we're going to get it again where it's like, okay, this is what happened. And the next Jack backstory episode isn't until episode 20. So we got some episodes before we get more answers to Jack, but yeah. So something with his dad because of the title. That's all I know.
Maybe.
All right. Anybody got anything else?
No.
Well, then let's get lost. Everybody, we found the hatch.
We have.
Welcome back. We just watched episode 11.
Yep.
Episode 11. It's your second favorite episode
Yep.
title. Go ahead.
All the best Cowboys have daddy issues.
Ain't that the truth?
And it's one of my favorites because all these before have been like more serious, like Walkabout, White Rabbit, The Moth, Solitaire, like all like normal, like serious. And then all of a sudden you have this long title of All the Best Cowboys Have Daddy Issues. And I always remember looking at the DVD menu when you put it in because it's the third episode on the disc. It's like, that's an odd name just in the middle of all these like normal episode names.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know Jack was a cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
Should have been a cowboy.
Should have learned to rope and ride.
Ugh, there goes. I just felt a couple IQ points just gone. They're gone.
Just from that statement.
Yeah, singing that stupid song.
Anyway, again, lots happened in this episode.
Yeah.
Jack's whole backstory. So it was the dad
Yeah.
alcohol, and I remembered the whole. I remember I didn't say it in our intro, but he did gets his dad fired.
Yeah,
it doesn't
that's
show
right.
the fallout, but that's basically what it's insinuating. I know there will be more of his dad because he's important.
It's interesting watching these things, being an adult versus when I was basically a kid watching them, and watching them with kind of the understanding and terminology that we use now, like gaslighting and love bombing, and like it's he just switches right to it too. Yep. Jack's dad, like, I know I was hard on you, but it was for your best interest. It made you what you are today. It's like, huh?
Yeah, his dad sucks. Yeah. A lot of people in these flashbacks just suck. Your boy Thomas last week, he sucks.
I think that's kind of the point,
Thomas
though,
is the worst.
too.
Yeah. I would say Jack's dad is worse, because Thomas is just an inconsiderate jerk who left his pregnant girlfriend. Christian, what's Jack's last? Shepherd? Is it Shepherd?
Shepherd.
Christian Shepherd. Let someone die who didn't have to because he was under the influence.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot worse.
Without getting too political, a couple of people died in there because she was pregnant, which wasn't revealed, which is what pushed Jack to change his statement.
Yeah, that reaction from him of like, he just can't let his dad get away with this. It's too far. I can't. Yeah. It's this internal. I can't.
There are some very good acting moments in this show.
There's specifically a lot of good actors. Him. Yeah. It's a good ensemble. Mm-hmm. It really is.
It just makes you wonder, like, obviously we know what happened to Evangeline Lilly, and I can't think of his name. Sawyer. What's Sawyer's name?
Josh Holloway.
Yeah. Well, like, what happened to Matthew Fox?
Yeah. His Vantage Point.
Vantage Point and Speed Racer.
And We Are Marshall.
That's right.
And that's like all I know. And look at when all those are around this time. Like, I think We Are Marshall's like the year after Lost ended. And then, like, when Speed Racer, 2000.
Oh, jeez.
7?
It was one of the very first Blu-rays I remember seeing. Oh, they're releasing that on Blu-ray. What's that?
And then Vantage Point's like 08. So it's like, during this run he's in stuff. I don't know what he's been in recently.
I wonder if he's one of those actors that was originally Broadway and went back to Broadway. I never realized that as a kid, that a lot of actors, specifically in TV shows, are Broadway actors as well. Or play actors, rather. It makes total sense.
Yeah.
But anyway, this episode, Charlie gets hanged.
Yeah.
Comes back to life.
After a long time.
After a very inappropriate method of resuscitation.
Kissing him?
No. I don't believe that the punching... What?
That is the first person Jack has kissed in the show was Charlie.
True.
So
I don't believe that hitting him like that would have restarted his heart. Also, he was... I don't know.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I'll quote last week. Are you a doctor?
No, I'm not a doctor, but apparently Jack is not a spinal surgeon like I thought.
Yeah, I like.
But I can swear they said it in the first episode. He's a spinal surgeon.
Yeah, but there he is,
operating on someone's heart. Maybe no wonder she died. Who knows?
Well, he went in late.
It's true.
So, because he said he walked in and his dad had severed something hepatic artery.
Hepatic, I think.
Yeah, it's like.
I don't know what that is. I'm not a doctor.
Me neither. Are you a doctor?
No, I'm not.
I think you're the closest, though, because, Tori was medically trained.
Yep, I don't know that necessarily makes me the closest.
Are you saying it's like
closest of the three of us?
Second-hand intelligence?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry. When you get a wife, you do get some second-hand intelligence.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. I trust you're both married and I am not. So
Lost.
Yes. So Claire is still in the hands of Ethan, and Charlie, all he has said after he comes back to life
laid the beat down, man.
Yeah, he did.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
And all Charlie says is they. I think he says they a couple times, and they're like, ooh. And he doesn't say, because, we got to stretch this out. Because that's just TV shows.
But he also doesn't remember, so how can you remember who they is?
That's true. Well, he doesn't know who they is, or they are.
I don't
Ethan did
I don't
beat the
remember if
crap
it ends
out
up
of
being they made him promise not to tell, but then they hung him. So
Hanged.
Yeah.
sorry, hanged him.
Yeah, that was brutal. I forgot all about that.
Mhm.
Jake was on his phone during that shot.
Archie escaped the fence.
Oh,
I was
no.
handling that.
Gotcha. Is he okay?
He is okay.
Okay, how did he get
And
over
everyone else is okay. He pushed through one of the gaps in the fence.
Oh,
He's a big dog to do that.
I
so
know.
It must be a pretty. I'm thinking that the gate may have gotten accidentally left unlatched because he is a big dog to just push through an area.
gotcha. Well, yeah, while you were on your phone, I like looked over like, Jake, I wanted to say, Jake, look at Charlie, but you were doing something. Oh, no. Well, I'm glad Charlie and Archie are both okay.
For those that don't know, Archie is my dog. One of them. The idiot of them. Well, yeah, the idiot of them.
He's a lovable idiot.
He is a lovable idiot.
Anyway,
Yep.
so I
Lost
forgot
was
all
on.
forgot all about Charlie hanging there from the tree.
Uh-huh.
And I think when I first watched it, I knew he was in later seasons because of the boxes. So it's like, well, he can't
Oh, yeah,
die.
yeah.
He's on the box.
He was out for a long time, though.
Yep.
Yes, he was. Yep, and trying to think of what else happened. Hurley
Your
owes
girl
Wall.
Shannon had a line.
Yeah. What was
What
the
was it?
Eh. She was upset about something.
He's been gone a long time. Why is she so concerned about him? I don't know.
Because
I don't know that my sister would be this concerned about me if I was gone for that long. Wonder why.
oh boy, we're coming up on that episode real soon.
I really
in a couple-
thought,
in like 2 weeks.
thought he died before they found the hatch.
Nope. If not for his klutziness in the rain, they might have never found it.
But the script required it of him.
Yeah, of course. I'm just saying, like, it's just funny how the whole trajectory of the show is changed by Boone not catching a flashlight. That's how they find it. It's the same as if he like tripped over it too. It's like everything changes because of this one little, seemingly insignificant action.
You could say that about anything that happens in this show.
Yeah,
The whole trajectory of the show is changed because Saeed tortured Sawyer.
that is true. But then again, Ethan was already there, and that could have still happened with
Was
Claire. Yeah. Ethan was there right around the time Saeed left.
Really? I only saw him in the one episode before that. Was he in more?
I think it's implied that he's been there.
It's
long-
implied, but I mean that like the actor physically in the show.
Yeah.
I don't know. What I'm saying is that probably would have happened without Saeed torturing Sawyer. But like the hatch thing is like that's the whole second season.
Yep.
And it
Your
all happens.
favorite.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it's second watch. These are going by faster than I remember them. Like these are flying by. I don't know why that is.
Because I think we don't remember it being so loaded of stuff. I think we remember how much we liked it, and we remember the boring parts. We don't remember the pacing of it.
Yeah.
It's just I didn't. Of course, half my life ago I watched it, and time moves much quicker, and so it's like these are just flying by. I remember watching it with your brother, and some of these felt so long, and those flashbacks felt so long. And this one, we had a flashback that was like 50 seconds, where he's in the hallway, where his dad's telling the guy, "I'm sorry," that right? The husband, and it's like, I remember these being so much longer each time, but some of them aren't.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to hear a crazy thing? I've lived more of my life having seen this than not having.
That's right. How does that feel?
I hate it. I feel my bones turning to dust.
It's like when you have singers sing about their childhood, but at a certain point, it's like you've lived like 5 times longer away from where you grew up than you growing up. It's like Springsteen. He sings about his growing up days in New Jersey. That's like the first, because I think he took off at like 17 or 18 for his music career.
Mm-hmm.
He's like 70-something. He's lived like 6 times longer away from that time in his life, but he still will go back and sing about it. It's just interesting how much is there, but yeah. Time is a fascinating and terrifying thing.
You feel yourself being crushed by it a little bit?
Yes.
How about you? Do you feel crushed by time?
Yep. I suppose.
Not me.
All right. Yeah, that's kind of the gist of the whole episode, though, is just Jack has daddy issues. He basically got his dad fired. Clea's still gone, and it's insinuated that there's more. Again, that there's more people. So,
I mean, we know that there's tail people. The tail section.
Yeah. I don't think they've mentioned them in a while. I think, funny enough, we haven't seen Rose in a while.
That's true.
Jack talked to her on the beach in, like, what, the 3rd episode?
She's still sitting there?
Probably. But, like, while the tide came in, she's probably backed up a bit.
It's probably really only been, you know how I said they've been there like 2 weeks. It's probably really only been like a day. Since he talked to her.
I think they said it's been 2 weeks or something like that. I'm pretty
sure. I
sure.
don't know. Time is a weird thing on this island.
Yeah.
The point is, like, it's been a while, episode-wise, since we've seen her.
Yeah.
And, you know, her husband was in the tail, and so it's like that hasn't been talked about in a bit.
Right.
I thought there was more Rose in this chunk of the season, so I don't think there is not a flashback episode for her in this season. So,
right.
I just noticed that, like, oh, we haven't seen Rose in a while.
Yeah.
So,
or Jane and Son, right?
Yeah, we haven't seen them in a while either.
Yeah.
When's the last time we saw them? Confidence Man or The Moth? It's been a while.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get into the next episode.
Yeah, me too.
Anybody got anything else?
This is a good show.
It is.
You just hold on to that sentiment.
Right now, this is a good show. We'll see what happens.
All right. And with that, I think that those are our thoughts on the 11th episode of Season 1. One more time for the camera.
All the best cowboys have daddy issues.
All right. Next week, we'll be checking out the 12th episode. Let me see if I can read it on the case may be.
Whatever the case.
Whatever the case may be. It's half blocked by the light we have.
Guess whose flashback episode it is?
It's not Kate, is it? Fuck.
It's a Kate episode. It's easy. Whenever we get so the big three are Jack, Kate, Sawyer. Whenever we get one of them, another one's flashback at this point in the show has
Jack,
to pop
Kate,
up.
And Sawyer.
What about her? Hurley and Charlie.
Jack, Kate, and Charlie on the front of the box.
Yeah, but those
That's
three
true.
are in the love triangle that it's just the will they, won't they, and who with. And it's like...
Charlie?
No.
Out
Jack,
of left field, the churro just takes a turn. Now Kate's with Charlie.
I mean, Charlie and Jack have kissed more than Kate and Jack have.
I'm pretty sure they kiss more than Kate and Jack ever will. I don't remember the show entirely, though.
I don't remember. Wait, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes. Next week, we're going to tackle the 12th episode, whatever the case may be. And I think that might be actually the halfway point, or is there 26 episodes?
There's 25 episodes technically, so we're about there. Then the episode after will be like the very middle.
All right. If you want to check us out before then, Jared, where can they find us?
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, the funny TikTok, and X.
Formerly known as Twitter.
And you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and hey, if it's YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, ring our notification bell. Make sure you check us out and rate us on all those apps, and swing by our groovy website.
And until then, guys, let's get lost.